Let's call on our starting lineup from our Far Eastern University, Lady Tamaraws. Wearing jersey number 2, Marjorie Rojas. At number 4, Marie Tony Basas. Wearing jersey number 5, Rosemary Vargas. At number 9, Kyla Irish May Morada. Wearing jersey number 12, their setter, Giselle C. And at number 15, Gwyneth Eulalio. Libero, number 1, Christine Agno. Head coach, Mr. Nestor Pamilar. Calling on our Lady Warriors from the University of the East. Wearing jersey number 1, Mary Grace Masangkay. At number 3, Kimberly Dawn Dizon. Wearing jersey number 6, Maria Losette Dawis. At number 9, Mary Cristel Rosales. Wearing jersey number 11, Sarina Faith Bulan. And at number 15, Maria Teresa Caballero. Libero, number 8, Francislyn Hayes. Head coach, Mr. Boy Dalistan. Good luck.
We say goodbye to Mami Vanji De Jesus and say hello to the new head coach of the Lady Warriors. That's Boy Dalistan, as you see the lineup of both teams. Now looking at FEU UE, pretty much the same. Sa UE nang nagbabalik nga si Lucette Dawis in the lineup after missing an entire year last season. Now, one question here, and that, you know, just popping in my head. How much of an advantage will it be for FEU now that they have another coach in, you know, on the side with head coaching experience, assisting head coach Nes Pamilar? Of course, I'm talking about Shaq De Los Santos, formerly from UST.
Well, I think one good thing there is that normally if you have a coach and an assistant coach, silang dalawa lang yung nagtutulungan to train all 12 of you. But if there are more people in the coaching staff, then mas malaking tutok din yung mabibigay sa bawat isang player. So I would think it's a big help.
So mas maganda yung focus nila on each aspect of the game, and
that's
really...
Right. And the more eyes, of course, that observes the team, the more things that you will see that you can improve and you can actually act on it.
Ayun, nakita niyo po si Coach Shaq De Los Santos, assistant coach to Nes Pamilar sa FEU. Medyo nakakalito, parehong dilaw din. Pero yeah, it's a new sort of yellow for Shaq De Los Santos as FEU goes on top 2-0 to start this game. Solid front line with Eulalio back in the lineup in the middle para sa Lady Tamaraws.
Oh, that one was clearly too low for Giselle C.
Let's introduce the third member of our panel, reporting for UE, Jazz Reyes.
Thank you. So ending up in the 7th place, you know, the Lady Warriors did not get down because Coach Boyd Listan and Lucette Dawis did express to me that they're very excited for today's game. And although Lucette is very happy to be here, she did tell me that masakit nga makita na matapos ng 7th ang team, pero sana umibayan this season. And hopefully, we do see this excitement and spirit come to the advantage for the UE Lady Warriors as they start the season off right with a win. Eric and Ann?
All right, thanks, Jazz. Well, they went on a 2-0 run to tie it up at 2-all. Here in set number 1, that's off the shoulder of Giselle C, but it's still live, it's still active. And now UE on the attack, Bulan.
Oh, almost hitting the line, but
Bulan.
Nahipan lang ng konti ng hangin that went out.
May naibabaan napapansin ka sa opensa and depensa ng Lady Warriors with the new head coach, Boy Dalistan, so far here in set number 1?
Well, so far, we're off to the start pa lang of the first set. But what we can see is that the girls are really aggressive.
Mas agresibo ang opensa nila this time.
And even the movement inside the court, you can see that the movement is very fluid.
And ties at 3.
And yeah, I mean, looking at Bulan scoring there, kita mo talaga yung aggressiveness nila. No? They're on the attack as compared to last year where you saw a lot of free balls, a lot of easy overs coming from UE to any opponent they went up against.
Oh, but we're seeing an early... Yesterday when we covered the
Lady
game
Tamaraws
of
by 1.
Ateneo and UST, ang dami rin nating nakitang service error.
errors.
And looks like for this game,
Rosemary
so far...
Walang pagkakaiba
walang
so far.
pagkakaiba.
Well, I guess opening day jitters for teams yesterday and today would have to be the excuse they'll make. Rosale will step out. Dawis is back in the ballgame para sa Lady Warriors. Good save by the new libero of UE. That's Kais. Oh, tough. Medyo nadulas din si Masangkay, but still able to keep it alive.
For all.
Now let's introduce the final member of our panel. Reporting for the Lady Tams, it's Bea Coronel.
Thanks, Eric. Well, as you mentioned earlier, Coach Shaq De Los Santos is now taking the job of assistant coach for the Lady Tamaraws. And for Coach Ness, this is definitely something that's good for the team. Now, Coach Shaq was actually a former FEU volleyball player and one of Coach Ness's own for the national team. So they're definitely comfortable with each other. Coach Shaq being very familiar with Coach Ness's system. Now, he said that the Lady Tamaraws have also adjusted themselves very well. So on the side, everyone has a positive outlook for this game and the season. Eric and Ann?
All right. Thank you, Bea. Well, indeed, that will help another person with head coaching experience, you know, and you know that he's part of the system, having been a former FEU player. So malaking bagay yun, malaking bagay sa kumpiyansa nitong Lady Tamaraws coming into the season.
That's right. And so far, like what you said, kumpiyansa nga itong FEU. They're actually in the lead. They have a 2-point lead against UE.
The Tams last year finished 5-9. One of the worst, well, not one of the worst, but not the kind of season you expect from, you know, one of the winningest, tulad nga nabanggit mo, one of the winningest squads in women's volleyball. 29 championships, all in all.
Very good record there for the FEU women's volleyball team.
For UE, all-time 6 championships. So medyo malayo yung discrepancy when it comes to the performance on a yearly basis. Caballero.
Oh, look at that.
Right in the hole.
Drop ball, but no coverage for FEU.
Right now, you can't tell if it's medyo mabagal lang ba mag-recover ang depensa o medyo talagang agresibo and mas maganda yung tactics ng UE. Although their service really leaves much to be desired so far.
Kyla Irish Morada to serve.
Well, now we have Morada getting ready for the serve.
One of the veterans of UE left over when there was some sort of a mass exodus last year by some of their key players. Masangkay setting it up. That's Dizon. C.
Oh,
solid save. Almost, but not quite. But awesome action that erupts. It makes the crowd erupt a little bit here inside the arena in San Juan. FEU on top by 2, 8-6 in set number 1. A good-sized crowd inside the arena in San Juan for the first game of today's doubleheader featuring the final half. Wouldn't want to say bottom half, final half of the teams in the women's volleyball tournament of season 74 of the UAAP. What action in the last sequence, Ann?
You know, one thing I noticed with UE is that in terms of defense, there was really a big improvement. You'll see that even in terms of like service reception, the setter didn't have to move as much. So they're able to execute some good plays there. But this time it was short.
Gonna be a free ball para dito sa FEU. Morada.
Interference.
Dawis touched the net.
Called on number 6, Dawis.
Morada scoring for FEU. Their biggest lead so far of the set. 9-6.
But that's actually Eulalio. Went for that attack.
Caballero.
Oh,
That hits the line.
that one went
10
in.
to 6.
Found opening. That's number 4, Basas of FEU.
Service. Morada.
Oh,
That's a
that
long
had a
shot.
good run, but
7. Serving 10.
it was too strong.
But nevertheless, damage was done already. 10-7. Dito sa ating set number 1. FEU in control so far. Pero UE, a huge improvement from how they performed last year. Kitang-kita mo tulad nabanggit ni Ann na depensa and opensa medyo mas matalas ngayon as
That's a lucky
Dawis
shot.
scores an easy point.
Dalawa na lang.
Would you call that an ace?
Well, yes, I would think wala namang touch at
nakahawak
point
na
pa rin, no? It's still a point. Even luck, I guess, is on their side.
Service. Dawis.
If only you could duplicate that.
Oh, it's another ace for
lucky
her.
shot.
And she's smiling.
Isa
She
pa.
knows that the ball is actually quite low. That's why it's grazing the net. Dalawang magkasunod there for Lucette. And, you know, at times when you serve and the ball actually touches the tip of the net, it's sometimes mas mahirap pa yun i-receive because the ball gets redirected.
Hindi mo matansya kung saan papunta. Great defense again being shown here. Caballero. See underhand set. Basas out of bounds.
Basas hits it out. We are tied at 10.
And just like that, that 3-point lead by FEU
Dawis.
obliterated by this Lucette Dawis serve. Ooh, but she went too strong that time.
It's a long
Hoping
shot.
maybe it'll catch the tape of the net
11,
again, pero
10.
sumobra.
That one was too high.
Marie Tony. Basas.
Strong front line
Serving
for
for
UE. We have
FEU.
Rosale and Caballero. Oh, poor reception.
See? A nice defense, number 11 of UE Bulan. C will set it up.
Oh, look at this. The defense of both squads working. Oh, Masangkay
Lady
had to
Tamaraws
get
win
that
this
one.
rally.
Sayang because
12,
Dizon
10.
was actually there behind her to cover.
Take a look here.
Dizon was actually there.
Kuha na sana,
Oh,
no?
kuha na sana.
Great job by Vargas that time. Able to vary the type of offense she's dishing para medyo malito yung depensa na UE. Rosale goes above the blockers. Eulalio. Great save. Free ball para sa FEU.
Oh, Eulalio.
Off-time
Not enough
Eulalio
juice.
scores
That
one
attempt.
for the Lady
Kinapos.
Warriors. 11 to 12.